1570 KMCD. Time for our Spotlight program here on this Monday morning. As we do every Monday, reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Nancy Morrissey. Talk about the week that will be. All the great activities this week in the Chamber newsletter, which you can get sent to your email. Again, contact the Chamber to get on the Monday morning newsletter. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
I am great. Great. I hate to hear the news about maybe freezing rain, though. My goodness. But I know it's still March, and
well, we're only 3 days removed from the first day of spring.
I know,
which means we're only 4 days removed from winter. So 31's better than 11.
Yes, it is. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's daffodils blooming, and crocuses, and the tiny little purple little flowers, different kinds. It's wonderful taking a walk.
Notice the trees were budding as well.
Yes, they are.
Coming off a beautiful weekend. Again, by midweek, we'll be back up 57, maybe 60 degrees. All right, let's jump right into it. We want to make note that time's ticking away for you to get registered for the annual Chamber Bank, which is coming up less than 3 weeks, isn't it?
April 10th. I tell you, I have a great committee this year. Johnine Parker is on it, Don Bechtel, Sue Gale, Michael Halley. We meet every week, and sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, just talking about different things, entertainment, the food, the decor, the awards. So it's going to be great. Like I said, and Steve said, it's April 10th. Social hour starts at 5:30 with the banquet starting at 6:30, followed by awards and all kind of fun things. You do need a reservation, of course, so please call the Chamber at 472-2111. There's lots of ways to make reservations. You can make them individually. You can sponsor an elite table. You can sponsor a half table. All that information is on a blog on our Chamber website, fairfieldiowa.com, or just please call the office too. We're more than happy to help you. But this is one event of the year that you really don't want to miss. It's when we recognize all the different businesses that have done improvements, expanded throughout the year, and then of course, the last one is the Citizen of the Year. Last year, it was Scott Sletka and Stacy Wilson-Wright, and they will be the presenters. They will present the new 2014 Citizens of the Year at our 2015 banquet.
Scott didn't schedule a performance?
No. We had to really trick him last year to get him there.
I wonder how many times in Scott's career he's left a performance with the Fairfield Drama Club to go somewhere.
Probably that was a first. I'm sure it
that
was.
was probably the only time. Again, April 10th is the annual Chamber Banquet. Make your reservation today. 5:30 social hours. 6:30 is when the Hawaiian buffet takes place. And again, it's a Hawaiian luau theme. Let's talk about the member-to-member discount program Spotlight this week. And this is an interesting one, the McElhaney House.
Yes, it's new. This is a new member to member. They've been a chamber member for a long time, but they just have signed up for the member-to-member discount. And if you rent their rooms for $75 or more, you get a 10% off of your room rent. And if you know, the Fairfield Women's Club welcomes clubs and organizations and private groups to enjoy the wonderful hospitality at the McElhaney House. If you haven't been in it for a while, let me tell you that it is the same. It looks the same, but yet they've also enhanced it, and they keep renovating it and restoring it. And it is the outside of the Bonneville cabin at the Waterworks Park. This is the historical home residence, now McElhaney House in Fairfield. They were put on the National Registry of Historical Places in 1977. They have catered dining in their home for brunch, lunch, and dinner also, and they are available for meetings, receptions, family reunions, class reunions, teas, graduation, card parties, anniversary parties. We even, when we have our board meetings, we rotate between restaurants and that have a kind of a private place for our board to meet. And we do rotate with the McElhaney House. They are so hospitable and friendly, and just go above and beyond helping us.
We've had station Christmas parties in there.
Right.
The Kiwanis meet there every week on
Yes, they do.
Wednesday evenings.
Isn't it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday.
I bet it's on the calendar this week, by the way. Their meeting.
It isn't.
No, it's not.
No.
Like I said, normally it's on the calendar.
It is.
Wednesday's like at 5:30. But anyway, the McElhaney House, and as Nancy mentioned, you can get a 10% off a room rental of $75 or more. Let's talk about a new member. You mentioned the McElhaney House is a new member. We'll highlight them in a future program. But our new member highlight this week is the new Italian restaurant on the north side of the square.
Yes. Have you been there to Amore Mio Ristorante Italiano?
I have not.
No. John and I have gone a couple times, and he has a favorite dish with veal, and I have a seafood. I love seafood, and I don't make it as much at home as I should or would like to, and I should, because John loves seafood too. But so I eat it every chance I can when we eat out. And they are authentic Italian cuisine. They are open for lunch and nighttime meals also. They have antipasta, appetizers, salads, soups, vegetarian options, all kinds of different kinds of pasta with a wide variety of cream and marinara sauces. They have seafood pasta. They have chicken and salmon and veal entrees. And of course, they have delicious desserts, including tiramisu.
Oh, I love tiramisu.
I do too. And cannoli. In fact, when John and I were over in London, gosh, was it just last year? Was the second time he went, and our friends that are over there knew that I like tiramisu so much that after you just walk and walk and walk and walk when you're over there. They have wonderful modes of transportation, from trains to buses to tubes and stuff, but you still do a lot of walking. And when we were all done for the evening, there was a restaurant that stayed open late, and Sue said, we're going to stop there. You have to try their tiramisu. So now we have it right here in Fairfield. So that's Amore Mio Ristorante Italiano. More contact information about the new chamber member is located on our chamber website, which is fairfieldiowa.com. And I do want to slip in there that this week is a big week. We have a lot of kids. We have a lot of grandkids. I have lots of nieces and nephews and godchildren and brothers and sisters. And the last week in March is just full of birthdays. We have a son, Daniel, who lives in Salt Lake, and his birthday is Wednesday. We have Amy's oldest daughter, Kelsey, who they live in the Minnesota area. Her birthday is Thursday. I have two nephews back in Ohio that have birthdays. And then, of course, it's Lindsay's birthday on Wednesday. Lindsay McMartin, the chamber administrator. So her birthday is Wednesday, too. So if you're listening, make sure you email or call Lindsay on Wednesday. And please wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday, because I'll forget. All right. It's the first full week of spring and a full calendar for the Chamber of Commerce this week. Let's kick it off. What's happening today?
Well, Fairfield Park and Recreation Department is having an indoor mini triathlon, and it begins at 6. Wow, it's already going on. It was 6 a.m. this morning, the week of March 23rd through the 27th. So if you have any questions, call to the Fairfield Parks and Recreation if you want to sign up for any of the days. It is their phone number is 472-6159. More information can be found on the Fairfield website, too, about them. And then by clicking on their website, we'll give you all the information that you need. Then Memphis, the musical, is tonight at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts, 7:30. Turn up that dial. From the underground dance clubs of the 1950s, Memphis, Tennessee, comes a hot Broadway musical that bursts off the stage with explosive dancing, irresistible songs, and a thrilling tale of fame and forbidden love. Memphis, the musical, was the winner of 4 2010 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. And they're here for one night, tonight, at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. Tuesday, we're having an ambassador visit at the Chamber with JC Lawn Care Landscaping and Snow Removal. They are a new member in the last couple weeks. We're having their ambassador visit tomorrow. Perfect time to get the information about them because they do mowing and trimming and weed control and fertilization and sodding and seeding and yard and brush cleanup and dump truck delivery for soil and tree trimming and removal and garden tilling and retaining walls and patios, landscaping and much, much more. And just in case it snows again, they also do snow and ice management removal also. But hopefully we won't have to worry about that. But I did see people starting to put their gardens up and making raised beds and stuff like that over the weekend. Spring is in the air, Steve.
I saw someone planting corn yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, isn't it too early?
Well, we were down in Kansas, but so they were actually, someone was planting some corn yesterday. So
well, I think this is the time to plant like radishes and lettuce.
Yeah.
Is peas too?
Peas,
this
radishes,
is a good time.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Onion sets, those sort of things. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Tomorrow is also Technology Tuesday at the Fairfield Public Library. They always have 2 sessions of that. You don't need to sign up for both. They're both the exact same thing. It's Android Smartphone 101, and the classes are at either 10 or 6 p.m., 10 a.m. or 6 p.m.
That gets us to Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a big day at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center.
It is. They're going to have the Fairfest is having their press conference. They are announcing their lineup for 2015. What is Fairfest? It is a 3 days of national headliner, regional and local bands, vendors, exhibitors, and sustainability fun to be held June 19th through 21st in and around the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. So at 10 a.m. at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center is the Fairfest 15 Performance Lineup Press Conference.
I can promise you by Wednesday afternoon there will be a huge buzz in Fairfield about the acts coming to town.
I am excited to hear.
We've been working very hard for a number of months to put together what was going to be a great show. So
this is the third year. Yeah. Third year. First year, we were not able to go. We were out of town. Went last year. Absolutely loved it. The stage, Steve, was so impressive. I mean, the only other stage that I've seen, and I don't even know if it was that high, was the Beach Boys. Remember the Beach Boys down at the middle school? Well, this stage is right between the courthouse and the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center, 4 stories high. Even had a drone around up there taking count of the people that were there and taking some pictures and wonderful entertainment. So that's the press conference on Wednesday at 10 a.m.
That'll be 3 days, June 19th, 20th, 21st, over 40 acts over 3 days. All right, the events at the Public Library on Wednesday?
Paper bag puppet making. It's at 1:30 p.m. It's free. It's for all ages. It's part of the spring break crafts at the library. And MUM is having their MSAE is having their spring break right now. So the library is having different crafts throughout a week. They will be having them again during Fairfield Public Schools spring break also. So that is at 1:30, paper bag puppet making at the Fairfield Public Library. It's also open to mic night at Cafe Paradiso from 8 to 10 p.m. and the Burning Oak from 9:30 to 1 a.m. Leads us into Thursday. It's our executive committee meeting. We hold it the last Thursday of the month, and believe it or not, week is the last Thursday of March, and it's going to be at the chamber office at noon. Icon Thursday, Windsor McKay. It's at 7:30 6:30 the doors open, and of course the icon video will begin at 8 a.m. Which takes us to Friday. It's the Fairfield Women's Club Spring Bazaar at the McElhaney House from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. They always have lots of things for sale, and food and baked goods and flower clippings and all kind of different things. That's at the Women's Club this Friday, 8 to 1 p.m. Also, it's MSAE Spring Break free movie at the Fairfield Public Library. It's going to be 3:30 in the afternoon. Then at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts, Friday night is the Musical Adventures of Flat Stanley, 7:30 p.m. It's the beloved 1964 children's book, and it has become a literary and pop culture phenomenon, delighting readers and travelers around the world. So this is the Musical Adventures of Flat Stanley at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts at 7:30 Friday night. Saturday, Fairfield Farmers Market at the Senior Citizen Center from 9 to 2. The Fairfield Park and Recreation Department is having their Easter egg hunt at Chautauqua Park at 10 a.m. It's for kindergarten through 5th grade graders. Bring your baskets, hunt for prizes and candies. It's always fun. They've been doing this. Not the Fairfield Parks and Recreation. It used to be the Jaycees used to do this. It's been at the Chautauqua Park forever. My kids used to go to this. Always a fun treat. So that's Saturday, 10 a.m. And remember, it's for kindergarten through 5th graders. Then Saturday night at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center at 7:30 p.m. is the Iowa Mixed Martial Arts. The doors open at 6:30 with the actual event happening at 7:30 p.m. It's a round of bouts. The first bout is at 7:30, but there's more. It's being one of the longest running events. It is an Iowa-based MMA event that has featured top stars, and along with its sister promotions have helped launch the careers of some of the biggest names in the sport. Have you gone to that?
Yes, I have.
You have, right?
Yeah, sure.
I have not. Does Frank go with you? And
No, that's
no.
Soon he might want to go, but yeah, we don't even watch it when it's on television. So
I know what is mixed martial arts in compared to just wrestling? Or is it the same?
Well, there's aspects
I'm showing
of
my
wrestling.
ignorance here, Steve.
There's wrestling, there's boxing, there is judo, there is taekwondo.
Oh,
and they
really?
put combatants in the octagon, and they fight till one submits or gets knocked out.
Oh, what fun.
What fun.
Oh, my God.
Nancy says, oh, what fun. A big fan of the pugilistic skills is Nancy. I would have never guessed that, Nancy.
Well, you tell me about it next Monday, how it happened. But that's the wonderful thing about the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. They bring a venue for everyone, and this is Steve's venue, Iowa Mixed Martial Arts. Just one of the. I'm just teasing, Steve. This is.
We go from Friday from Flat Stanley, the beloved 1964 children's book, to death fights for Saturday night. All right. Real quickly, we do want to remind you. One other thing on Saturday.
Yes.
Mount Thelonious and the Leonas at Cafe Paradiso at 8 o'clock. We want to remind you, time is ticking away. In fact, it's almost. If you do not get your business up and running on the new chamber website very, very soon, it's going to be very difficult to get you on there. So the new chamber website will be unveiled very soon. So if you have not done so yet, put up your profile page. Contact Lindsay at 472-2111 or email her, lmcmartin@fairfieldiowa.com for information on how to do that. Upcoming events.
Well, on April 7th will be our last Leadership Fairfield. It's on agricultural and sustainability. We're combining trying to combine March and April because March's was canceled due to the ice storm that he had. Their graduation is going to be at the banquet on that Friday night. And of course, April 10th is the banquet, the Hawaiian Luau, presented by Midwest One Bank. And then something new on April 14th is a Bring Your A Game to Work. It's a free workshop. The Chamber has combined with the Iowa State University Extension and Outreach and Indian Hills Community College, starting on April 14th for 6 weeks from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. They're going to touch a different subject beginning with A. I will have a blog concerning that on our website either today or tomorrow. There does need to be reservations. You can call the Iowa State University and Extension office, and that is a full week and month.
That's been Chamber Talk here on a Monday morning. We have full week, full calendar. Nancy, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Steve, very
have a
much.
Wonderful day.